It's still Saturday, August 15th. This developer blog reading is for August 13th, 2026 with VRChat. I read it once, and then I learned that I had my microphone in my back pocket. Welcome to the developer update for August 13th, 2026. Today's featured world is by Japanese characters, I presume, by Inoki Noko. Announcements. Big things coming, Moon Chaser. On August 28th, we will be hosting our own music event, Moon Chaser. This is the month of eclipses, apparently, so we are celebrating. We will have more information soon, so keep an eye on our socials. 2026.3.1 is out. It is a big one. This release updated the user profile, nameplates, and added profile decorations on VRChat. You can read notes here, or just watch me yap. We know the folks have feedback. We are addressing as much of it as we can. We want to make it clear that we intend to continue to iterate on this design. We actually have an update that will be coming out very soon. It might actually be even out when this goes out, so if it is, awesome. If not, soon. Strath's update. It came out, yay. We will have more, likely. SDK update. Billboarding, but making it performant. As a world creator, you may have found yourself in need of a way to make an object always face the local player, sometimes called billboarding. Doing this with transforms requires update loops in Udon, which are expensive performance-wise. We are adding native support for this to make it easier and more performant to implement. 3 new methods will be available. Note, always subject to change until it is released. And then there's 3 examples. The first one is upgrade tracks yaw only side-to-side movement. Second one is allows up and down pitch changes as well. Third is cleanup is automatic, but can be triggered manually. Easier avatar bone tracking. Currently, if you want to attach an object to the bone on somebody's humanoid avatar, you have to manually move and rotate the object every frame to follow the bone. That cracked my ankle. And then there's an example code block. This works, but it is a little inconvenient since again, update loops like this can be expensive in Udon. We are planning to add native support for this as well, so you can attach a transform to a bone on a user's avatar by doing something like this instead. And then there's an example command for it with attach transform bone to player. You only need to do this once. After the bone is attached, VRChat handles the tracking to the bone for you. If you need to remove it again later, you will be able to detach it by doing this. Another example command, but with detach transform from bone. Advanced contact proximity parameters. When a contact receiver is hit by a contact sender with at least one matching tag, it can generate a, quote, proximity, end quote, parameter for the avatar's animator that includes how close the sender is to the center of the receiver, or optionally to a face of the receiver if it is a box. In the upcoming SDK release, we are planning to introduce several more parameters to give more information about the contact. These include a, quote, sender type, end quote, parameter that identifies what kind of content the contact sender belongs to, the local position of the middle point of the contact sender relative to the contact receiver. I just got a VRChat request. I should set myself to busy before I get distracted. The velocity and speed of the contact contact sender relative to the contact receiver, the rate at which the proximity value is changing, up to 16 Boolean parameters, one for each tag the receiver uses to indicate which tags the sender has in common with its receiver. If multiple senders are in contact with the receiver at the same time, the values above will represent the sender that has the highest proximity. These are being planned in response to community feedback surrounding a need for this information and potential to improve the performance of existing avatars by eliminating complex workarounds used to derive this information in other ways. Thank you everyone for giving us this feedback. Here is a quick preview of the inspector. As always, this feature is still in progress and subject to change. And there's a screenshot. Super. Sorry. Just wanted to jump scare you with that header. We are still working our way to a closed beta. The language itself is in good shape. We have got non-behavior classes, structs, interfaces, static variables, nested types, custom interfaces, and exception logs that include a full stack trace of user code. The biggest of those is classes that do not inherit from a behavior. In Udon, every piece of code has to live on an Udon behavior, so your systems are shaped by the game object hierarchy, whether or not they have anything to do with the problem you're trying to solve. In Suba, you can write plain classes that hold your data along with the logic that operates on it, pass them between Suba behaviors, and touch the scene only where your code actually needs to go. What is left is the part that does not demo well. We have built a lot of Suba quickly, and we are now going through it feature by feature to confirm what is implemented actually works in a real client and is fully covered by tests. That pass is turning up gaps, which is what it is for, and it's where most of our time is going right now. Alongside that task, I don't know why my calibration has me leaned so much, but I don't wanna recalibrate, because if I do, VRC lens will just disappear and then I have to position it. Oh well. A closed beta is only useful if the participants can actually build things with it, so we would rather finish that first. Suba is designed to sit alongside Udon, not replace it. We're not putting a date on the closed beta here in March. We said we were hard at work getting it ready, and that turned into 5 more months. Maybe this time it'll be 6 or 7 more. We would rather underpromise than do that twice, but we nevertheless wanted to provide an update of some kind, fixing accessory bugs. We are tackling a lot of small bugs and improvements here and there for accessories, but one worth highlighting is a new drop-down list to select which bone you want to parent an accessory to. This list allows us to now support non-humanoid bones, which are usually common on more complex avatars like quadrupeds, and others that have some interesting mechanics. If you want to change which bones are displayed in your avatar preview when the drop-down is open, you can now toggle the I button between only humanoid bones, rig, non-humanoid bones that are parented to a humanoid bone, and extra, non-humanoid bones that aren't parent to a humanoid bone. Website performance or inconsistency. We have shipped an update to VRChat.com//home, which makes the avatar performance ratings displayed on the website much more whoa, much more closely match what you see on the VRChat client. You should see fewer unexpected security checks pending results, as previously it would sometimes choose the wrong version of the avatar to display the performance rating it is for. It is now using the identical logic to the VRChat client. A little note on the trampoline item. We have gotten a few questions on the trampoline, so we want to address them. Hey, the trampoline is exclusive for VRChat Plus for more than August. What gives? You are right. Some of our items this year will be VRChat Plus exclusive, rather than the monthly drops we have been doing. What is the difference? VRChat Plus exclusive items are now items that stay in your inventory as long as you have VRChat Plus, similar to the VRChat Plus exclusive warp effect and warp tunneling load screen. No need to rush. These are always available when you have an active VRChat Plus subscription. VRChat Plus drops are items that are only available to VRChat Plus subscribers during a particular time frame. This is what the majority of VRChat Plus content has been so far. In other words, we plan for VRChat Plus to get either a new exclusive drop or a new exclusive or a drop each month. Why one or the other? Still trying to figure that one out. Conclusion, that's it for this time. See you in the next 2 weeks. Maybe we'll read something next week myself. Might just do something spoken, I'm not too sure. I do want to try and just do the talking with ideally a topic that I do want to discuss, either if it's VRChat, virtual reality, another update on my Quest